I got the interview questions from the fan club sitting right here, you know. So I guess we'll start from the top and work our way in.
Okay.
Chris Douglas, you've actually met him. He's in England.
Okay.
And he asked, John, on The Lust Killer, great song, by the way. Early in the song, you hold a note, and it rises using some sort of an effect. On the DVD, you take your picking hand over your shoulder and press something on some effect behind you. Any chance you could share what this effect is? And thanks for giving us all the chance to do this again.
That is an analog delay pedal. So when you're holding the note, you just hit the analog delay and you just raise up the knob and it kind of like just goes around. So it's analog delay pedal, and you see me actually hit the delay and turn it up, you know, so that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess on a pedal question to kind of go with that a little bit, you did an interview with a certain chorus pedal that kind of almost has that creepy vibe to it too, but without the raise, you know.
Yeah, there's that's like a warble chorus sound, so that is like a whole other thing, and I use that quite a bit. I've used it, you know, all through Manson and Zombie and everything, and all that solo albums. So it's something I use a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean, it just gives this creepy vibe to it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really cool.
Daniel G asks, hey John, how much of the score did you work on for the film The Lords of Salem? Is it just the theme score, or did you score the whole movie? Also, will you be able to share some sound clips of the score so we can hear more of your talent?
I did the whole movie, which was a really big challenge, and it was a lot of work, you know, just dealing with all those different instruments and you know, all the different vibes and moods in the movie, but it was a lot of work. So when people see the movie, there's a ton of music in the movie. So even when you hear background noise, like you know, like little radio station clips, I mean, I even did all that stuff. So it's really a lot of music in the movie.
Yeah, that was actually talked about quite a bit on the premiere.
Yeah.
At the Toronto.
Oh, cool! Really?
The festival up there.
Oh, nice.
And they were talking about it, and the theme that's played on that record is apparently supposed to be just out of this world.
Yeah.
When it comes to it. Very simple.
Yes.
But something's wrong about it. You know?
Yeah, I actually play it with a violin bow across the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Sweet. Will there be a like a CD, I guess, release of it?
I think there will be, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I know, it'd be awesome for me too. It's great.
You know, your first real score.
Yeah, that's great.
Faith says, hello John. In the past, you've had guest musicians featured on some of your songs. I was wondering if you would ever have a guest singer sing on one of your songs, perhaps on the next album or future albums.
Well, you know, I've been asked that before, but, you know, I keep it instrumental and, you know, because I have a great singer, Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to keep it instrumental for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, Alan Coy. You've also met him, I believe, a few times. Okay. He's in LA.
Okay. Oh yeah, yes.
He's got one of your vests.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
He says, okay, John, you're stuck on a desert island. You can have either an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar, and one album, any album, to play and listen to until you are rescued or the natives show up and eat you. For the sake of the question, assume there is an amp, CD player, power, etc. So what's it going to be?
I would say it would be electric guitar, my gold guitar, and let's see, a CD or album. I would have to say, boy, it would have to be something really long too. Boy, I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Boy, I don't know. That is crazy. I don't know, maybe the Beatles' White Album, because it is a double album.
Yeah, I mean, it's classic, too, you know.
Yeah.
I always thought Nine Inch Nails was the fragile, you know.
It
crosses so many emotions with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Keeps you busy, I guess. But yeah, that would work so well, too, you know.
Yeah.
And you got your guitar to figure out those little nuances with the Beatles and stuff. It's not easy stuff.
No, yeah, that's true.
Andre says, hey John, I would like to know if you actually do reamping and record the dry DI guitar signal as well when doing solo records, or do you just take the microphone signal from the cab? Thanks a lot for being a great inspiration. All the best, Andre.
I actually do reamping. I did it on the last album, and you know, the producers I use, they're just like, you know, because I just go in there and play, and they're like, okay, well, we're gonna reamp this. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, you know, because I just kind of go in there and just lay it down really quick. But we did reamp the last album, and it works great because they have their choice of all these different amps and things like that. So it works really well.
Okay. Let's see. Timothy H. says, "Hey John, when you were on That Metal Show with Sammy, he talked about doing a tour next year where he would be doing parts of his careers from Montrose to Chickenfoot, and he said he would need a guitarist to do the Van Halen years. Any chance you might fill that spot or happen to have volunteered? That would be the shit if you got to see him on it, as a guitar player on that tour."
Well, I think we're gonna have a new record coming out, a new zombie record coming out next year. So I think we're gonna be working, gonna be touring a lot. But I did get a chance to play with Sammy in Las Vegas just recently, and it was a blast. You know, I love Sammy Hagar.
I did see that, by the way.
Yeah,
that was great.
He's a great talent, and you know, a mega millionaire.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So good for Sammy.
Yeah, at least he's having fun, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I hate it when money goes to people's heads real quick, you know, and
yeah.
they lose the fun in music.
God, he's rad, you know.
Oh yeah.
Good for him.
Hasn't lost his spirit.
No.
Jameson Yu says, "When I saw Zombie on the Twins of Evil tour, John played a Jackson in one song. I was wondering if he could tell us why he chose the Jackson for that rather than his normal Fenders."
A fine question. On that certain song, I play a Jackson because there's a sustainer pickup in the guitar. And I guess with the sustainer pickups, it's really hard to get, you know, it's a whole configuration. So I said to Fender, I said, "Do you guys have any kind of guitars that have a sustainer?" And they said, "Well, we have this Jackson." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine," you know, so
okay.
That's why I use that.
You used that for Mars Needs Women for a while too, didn't you?
That's a Jackson Flying V because I wanted it to look a little more space age.
Okay.
But not anymore because I'm not a Jackson guy.
Yeah.
I use my Telly now.
You had a Strat for a while too. You played for Never Gonna Stop.
Yeah. I like Strats every once in a while. I like to change it up. I have a ton of guitars with me this tour.
Okay.
So yeah, I like to just change it up a little bit. It's fun.
Okay.
You know.
And I guess one question for me is basically, how's the tour going? Because we know that slight earlier fights with Manson and yourself during that kind of, it was tough times, I think for you especially.
Yeah.
And seeing him now, almost 10 years later, after leaving the band, how's it going? I guess
it's going great. It's going fine so far, so good. No problems. The shows have been great, and the crowd's been great, and we've been just having a really good time. So far, so good.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks, John. I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting us do this.
Absolutely, of course.